Welcome back, Creepers. It's Miss Creeps. Today I'm going to tell you a story based on true events. It was a moonless night when 5 brave kids decided to explore the old graveyard behind the white church. The air was thick with an uneasy silence, broken only by the distant hoot of an owl. The kind of silence that makes you question every step you take, every breath you draw. As they tiptoed through the graves, an icy wind swept through, sending shivers down their spines. The wind seemed to carry whispers of the past, secrets buried deep within the earth. Suddenly, they heard a faint whisper, like a voice carried on the wind. It was almost as if the very air around them was alive, trying to communicate. "Leave, now," it seemed to say. The words were barely audible, yet they sent a chill down their spines. Ignoring the warning, they pressed on, the street lamp flickering ominously. Each flicker seemed to reveal shadows that weren't there before, playing tricks on their minds. Out of the corner of her eye, Lily saw a shadow dart between the tombstones. It moved too quickly to be a trick of the light. She turned, but there was nothing there. The graveyard seemed to mock her, its silence more deafening than any noise. The group gathered around an ancient, crumbling tomb. The inscription was barely legible, worn away by time and elements. As they read the faded inscription, the ground beneath them began to tremble. It was as if the earth itself was warning them to leave. A cold hand seemed to reach up and grab Jake's ankle. The touch was icy, sending a jolt of fear through his body. He screamed, yanking his foot away. His heart pounded in his chest, the fear almost paralyzing him. Panic set in. The kids ran, but the graveyard seemed to twist and turn, trapping them in its ghostly maze. Every path they took seemed to lead them deeper into the darkness. Just as they thought they'd found the exit, a figure in tattered robes blocked their path, its eyes glowing with an unearthly light. The figure seemed to float above the ground, its presence overwhelming. In a voice that seemed to echo from the grave, it whispered, "You didn't heed the warning. Now you belong to the night." The words echoed in their minds, a haunting reminder of their mistake. The kids' screams were swallowed by the darkness, leaving only the eerie silence of the haunted graveyard. The silence was so profound, it felt like the graveyard itself was holding its breath. So next time you feel the urge to explore a haunted place, remember this story and ask yourself, is it worth the risk? The unknown can be tempting, but sometimes it's better left unexplored. The next time you find yourself drawn to the eerie allure of a haunted location, think twice. The stories we hear are not just tales. They are warnings from those who have experienced the unexplainable. As the kids finally made their way out of the graveyard, they vowed never to return. The experience had changed them, leaving an indelible mark on their souls. The moon finally rose, casting a pale light over the graveyard. It was as if the night itself was sighing in relief. The danger momentarily passed. Huddled together, the kids found comfort in each other's presence. They knew they had narrowly escaped something far beyond their understanding. By dawn, the graveyard looked almost peaceful, but the kids knew better. They had seen its true face, and it was something they would never forget. They walked away, leaving the haunted place behind, but the memories of that night would stay with them forever. So remember, some places are haunted for a reason, and sometimes it's best to leave the past undisturbed. Thanks for watching and following. Come back for more creepy stories. I appreciate all of you, and if you haven't followed but you like the videos, give us a follow.